Hello everybody, welcome back to InsaneBrit Gaming. I'm the InsaneBrit and we've got some PlayStation 5 news coming through, tweeted out today by Sony. But before I get into that, I wanted to cover a couple of things. First and foremost, we know there's going to be ray tracing. We also know there is going to be an SSD card, making it effectively no loading screens. I've also heard a rumor that the PlayStation 5 will ship with a camera, which I'm not really thrilled about. I mean, it's going to be for PlayStation fans, of course, who are used to streaming or want to stream. So that's kind of good in many ways. But at the same time, I'm kind of annoyed that I'm going to have to pay money, extra money, on top of the PlayStation 5 that's going to be added on the cost, where I don't really care to use it. And I feel that I'm going to be paying partly for that as well. And I'm kind of annoyed. But whatever, that is the gist of it. Again, that's just a rumor I'm hearing. I haven't got the article, but essentially, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. It's going to ship with a camera. The second piece of news regarding the PlayStation 4, actually, right now, is that Facebook will no longer integrate with the PlayStation 4. So you won't be able to upload trophy information, you won't be able to upload clips to Facebook anymore, and your profile picture and stuff like that will no longer be up there from your Facebook profile onto the PSN, which is a shame. I thought it gave it a lot of personality. I thought I enjoyed it. It's better than a crappy avatars, but that's a shame. Now, the reason for this isn't really given, but at the same time, Facebook have mentioned that the two particular companies have breached data rules or regulations in respects to taking a little bit too much data on what they're comfortable with or they're not happy about, and they mentioned Microsoft and Sony. So I presume that is what is the reason for it. Now, it has said nothing about PlayStation 5. Maybe they come out with a new deal with an integration system with that. I hope they do in the PlayStation 5 with updated terms and Sony doesn't breach it or whatever, and then that's fine. Hopefully going forward that actually happens, because I thought it was really good, and I just thought it gave a lot of personality. Having said that, if PlayStation, Xbox, for example, I can go and upload a profile picture to Xbox website and it'll be my avatar. So that's pretty cool. If PlayStation do something similar, that would be awesome as well. So we wouldn't really need Facebook. If you do upload clips to Facebook and stuff like that, here's my suggestion, and it got me started on YouTube, truth be told. And that was uploading clips to YouTube via your PlayStation 4. And that's how I started to learn how to make YouTube videos and stuff. Putting the titles, tagging it, the date, and all the rest of it. And it was really intriguing to me, and that's what kind of got me to learn the ropes of YouTube and how here we are today. So thank you, PlayStation 4, for that. So yeah, if you're used to uploading clips to Facebook, just upload them to YouTube, put them on your channel, whatever, have whatever name you're going to have, and yeah, so that just cover it. It's just Facebook, and then you can always post those links onto Facebook. So you know what I mean? It is what it is. So you might get started out that way. Anyway, so yeah, that's all the updates I have from that. Now let's talk about this article now. An update on next-gen PlayStation 5 launches holiday 2020, including details on the next-generation console's new controller. Since we originally unveiled our next-generation console in April, we know that there's been a lot of excitement and interest in hearing more about the future of games, what they will bring. Today, I'm proud to share that our next-generation console will be called the PlayStation 5 and will be launching in time for holiday 2020, so next year. These updates may not be a huge surprise, but we wanted to confirm them to our PlayStation fans as we start to reveal additional details about our vision for the next generation. Wired magazine covered these updates and more in a story that posted this morning. The more refers to something I'm quite excited about, a preview of the new controller that will ship with PlayStation 5. One of our goals with the next generation is to deepen the feeling of immersion when you play games, and we had the opportunity with our new controller to reimagine how these senses of touch can add to immersion. Now, speaking of which, the PlayStation 5, if I bring up an image here somewhere, basically the image of the PlayStation 5 that's going around has been confirmed as legit by a source who is a member of, who's got the dev kit, who's part of the development team, don't know what team that is or whatever. So it is legit, and it looks horrible as hell in my opinion, and I think most people agree with that. But the only good thing about it is that can be moved into a new casing. If you look at anything like from a PC standpoint, if you look at a crappy, horrible PC casing and then you look inside, it could look absolutely stunningly beautiful, and you can move all that good stuff out of that horrible casing and put it into something badass what you really love. And that's the same with the PlayStation 5. So the casing is not actually legit in respects to the final product. And hopefully, hope to God they change that because it looks trash. I hopefully, like I said, have an image up on my screen about it. I'll show you what it looks like. Oof. But anyway. Moving on with the rest of this article with the immersion. To that end, there are two keys of innovations with the new PlayStation 5's controller. First, we are adopting haptic feedback. Haptic, H-A-P-T-I-C. So literally, I'm saying how it's spelled. Haptic feedback is going to replace the rumble technology found in controllers. Since the fifth generation of consoles with haptics, you truly feel a broader range of feedback, so crashing into a wall in a race car feels much different from making a tackle in the football field on a football field. You can also get a sense of a variety of textures when running through fields of grass or plodding through mud. The second innovation, okay, hold on, let's talk about that. So you get a different kind of feel. They're replacing the rumble technology, and you're going to have a different feel when running through mud, and different things are going to be happening when you do different things like crashing a car or getting tackled. Interesting. I like it. It's different. The second innovation is something we call adaptive triggers, which have been incorporated into the trigger buttons L2 and R2, two of the big, biggest buttons there. Developers can program the resistance of the triggers so that you can feel a tactile sensation of drawing a bow and arrow or accelerating an off-the-road vehicle through rocky terrain. In combination with the haptics, this can produce a powerful experience that better simulates various actions. Game creators have started to receive early versions of the new controller, and we can't wait to see where their imagination goes with these new features at their disposal. Of course, development teams and stuff like that are going to have all these abilities to work with their new console, their new game. So they're going to have to, incorporate their games and using those that next gen kind of technology, incorporating it into their games. That's going to be kind of cool for certain games and elements, open world and stuff like that. It's going to be really interesting. Well, there's much to share. Much more to share about the PlayStation 5 in the year ahead. We have plenty of blockbuster experiences coming your way onto PS4, including Death Stranding, Last of Us 2, Ghost of whatever, and PlayStation fans continue our journey with us. We embark on our future of games. I did want to read one extract from another article. Now, this other article does go on crazy long. I skimmed it, I won't even lie. But this guy basically had the chance to play the demos. So he says about the controller. Combined with improved speaker on the controller, the haptics can enable some astonishing effects. First, I played through a series of short demos courtesy of the same Japan studio team that designed PlayStation VR Astrobot Rescue Mission in the impressive... in the rescue mission. In the most impressive, I ran a character through a platform level featuring a number of different surfaces, all of which gave distinct and surprisingly immersive tactile experiences. Sand felt slow and sloggy. Literally, he uses that word, sloggy. Mud felt slow and soggy. Okay. On ice, a high-frequency response made the thumbsticks really feel like my character was gliding. Jumping into a pool, I got a sense of resistance of the water. On a wooden bridge, a bouncy sensation. So it's nice to know, let me switch back to the camera, it's nice to know that these things do exist and you'll have different kind of experiences on different platforms. I've got to be honest with you, I'm almost excited for NAC 3 to see what they do with it, you know what I mean? Because they got kind of loads of different kind of platform things to do, and they'll see what they can do. I assume it's going to be a NAC 3. NAC 2 wasn't that good, the story wasn't. NAC 1 was better. But I don't know, I'm just thinking of a game that I think that would really benefit from that, and that would be NAC, that series, assuming it comes to the PlayStation 5. I hope so, and it's a better story. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens in other games as well, like those big blockbusters like Death Stranding, or Death Stranding 2 rather, if it hits next gen, Last of Us 2 if that comes. Of course, these things are already out on the PS4, but they may make another version for the PlayStation 5 a year later, just to kind of capitalize on it. At the same time, I was looking at game releases recently, and other than, I think, up until December, it's really slow. Like, December's slow, January, February. I mean, Last of Us 2 comes out, and I think one other big game, but it is a slow month on January, February. It really is for new games. I play mostly older games and stuff anyway, so you know, I just get on with what I do. But it is what it is. But yeah, so we're going to have new sensations in the joypad, which is interesting. Getting rid of a rumble feature. The rumble feature at the beginning might have been brilliant, but really times have pushed on and we don't really care about that. I think most of you turn off your rumble feature. I know I do. I don't care for it. I think the sound comes out the microphone on the joypad. That's not bad. I don't mind that. Sometimes it gets used, sometimes it doesn't, but essentially I don't really care. I don't want my joypad, or I've never really cared that my joypad did anything. Maybe in the beginning I did, but now today I'm just like, I don't care. As long as I can hold it comfortably, I can grip it, it responds to me. I'm already on the screen. I care about the screen and what's happening there, and I pay attention to that more or less going forward. But yeah, guys, there's not much else to say on this anymore. That's basically the whole article. It's launching holiday 2020, so my suggestion is to simply get saving now. No idea on the price. They're saying about 400 to 500 to 600. I really don't want to pay £600 for a console. I'm hoping it's cheaper. I'd rather them sell at a loss and make up on the hardware. I mean, not the hardware, the software. So when we buy games and stuff, and then they're going to have all that money from PlayStation Plus, no doubt. They haven't said anything about that, but you know we're going to have to keep paying for it. I don't mind paying for it. We get those free games, I suppose, technically. But at the same time, I would like to think that all that PlayStation Plus money coming in would make the console cheaper for the consumer. I'd like to think, but I don't know if that's going to be a factor. At the end of the day, they're trying to make money. I get it. They didn't make money on the PlayStation 3 when it launched 4 those years ago, or maybe it was a PlayStation. Yeah, I think it was a PS3. I don't know about PlayStation 4, I can't remember. It was one or the other. They made heavy losses on the console shipping, but they made it up for it in software, and you know, that is the way it is. Anyway, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links will be in the description below. Check out my playthrough of Halo 3 that will be completed next week. Or maybe even my Far Cry if you're into open world. It's up to you. And I'll be having a Call of Duty montage coming up this weekend as well. Probably I might do an update video as well. I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, check out all my full completed playthroughs in the link in the description, my food reviews and FIFA simulations. If you're interested in that, donate to me via PayPal or buy some merchandise. It's up to you. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.